So, taking a break from the kitchen knife, and tonight we're going to do the cleaver. Now this one, it's been sitting on oil, so it's a little greasy. But this one I did, if you remember, I did it or watched the video. I went 240, then like 320, and then I went cork belts like 600 and 800. But I'm thinking for this one, as I'm gonna do 240, then the 400 equivalent of the Trizac or whatever. I do electronics, so I call everything a Triac instead of the Trizac. Then we're gonna go to the Scotch Brite, and then I'm gonna dip it. And I want to see the difference between the Scotch Brite finish for Ramones and the cork belts. All right, let me get these handles off, and I'll meet you over at the grinder. So here's a 240. I'm just gonna do it, get it done here, see what we got, go from there. I don't know what I did last time, but that blade is like this. Let me put the flat platen on and see if I can get this thing straight. Yeah, it was straight this way, but it was like humping like this. Looks like it's got a little chip right there too. Huh. That explains why everything was looking so messed up. Here we go. Yeah, so it is off. Well, okay, it looks alright. Just making sure. All right, so we got middle. Really, we only have to take some off of here because everything else is right, straight down the middle. So we got to be careful on this one. Here we go. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I did last time, but man, when you notice something's wrong, don't try to cover it up. Fix it, you know? I mean, I can't emphasize that. You know, I noticed a whole bunch of problems and I had to redo it and fix it, and now it's all straight. Everything's looking better, and you know, last time I must have been off my game a little bit and not paying attention or something, and yeah, believe me, doing it the second time is a lot harder than just doing it right the first time. But a lot of people want to cut corners, me included. Make it go faster, do what you can. Alright, here's an 830 Trizac. I think that's the 400 equivalent. Either the 830 or the 845 is. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Alright. Alright, now if you look right here, there's little divots right here. And little divots right there. I'll just keep going until I get those out and everything comes down normal. Alright, let me put the flat platen on, do the flats, and then we'll go to the Scotch Brite. I'll tell you, that's one thing about these welding magnets. The ones with the lever on it to turn it on and off. They are like 45 bucks each instead of like 15 or 10 for magnets. But to be able to turn it on and off makes it so much better, and they have a lot better grip. Alright. Alright, I feel much better about that. Now, let's get the Scotch Brite on there, on the wheel, and then we'll dip it and see where we're at. If it wasn't for this piece of tape, I might put it on inside out just to see how it works. These Scotch Brite usually last a long time. Yeah, see how that came down? I'm doing all the 120 and stuff, so I'm gonna have to bring that back up. I'm not trying to take a lot off, we're just trying to make everything even. You can see how that dips down. Yeah, look at that. There's a big boo-boo. There's nothing worse than getting 95% of the way to the done and messing up. Now I just have to bring everything else up both sides, but alright. Alright, try that Scotch Brite in the Cork. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to tell you because they're both doing the same exact thing. That one's a little bit more. But I'm just fighting and chasing the bevel, so let's see what we can get. Here we go, take some bevels. Alright. I've only been here for hours and then you only see what, 20 minutes. Alright, hopefully this is the last one. It's fixed. I guess I'll be calling this one 1095 ruining and fixing a cleaver. Alright, bevels are done. Let's get these flats and get it in the ferret and see if the Scotch Brite is better than the Cork belt. if you remember when I did the edges, I did them real high to like a 400. So I'm just gonna go over it with this. Alrighty. I'll say the difference is between the cork belts. I thought I saw the hormone line, but it's not as pronounced as it was with the cork belts. Alright, let's go dip this sucker. So I take that back. Once I degreased it and put the alcohol on it, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, hormone lines. There they are. Let me get a piece of steel wool. I think the last time the problem was I used an older piece of steel wool, and I used it again after. It's coming up, but not as good as I thought it would. You can see it coming up, but it's not as predominant as with the cork belts. So maybe Scotch Brite's not the way to go. But let me give it 10 minutes and then we'll see. Alright, we're pretty dark, but not the hormone I wanted like on the other one. Well, I guess it's cork belts from here on out. Let me go put this in baking soda. That's another thing. I don't use the glass cleaner anymore. I went and got baking soda, and yeah, I just dip it in baking soda and water. Let me just get all this stuff off with a Warren 240. So that's one thing about those LEDs, that you can't plug them in. When the battery dies, it dies. Alright. Alright, let me do the flats and I'll be back in the flare. Back in the ferret. Alright, 800 grit, and then back in the ferret. Alright, here we go. I don't know what all them dots are. That side came out good. Figures. I'm gonna go hit it again. I don't know what them damn dots are. Alright, we took them spots off. I don't know what the hell that is. You'll see it. Well, it definitely looks better than it did. That's for sure. Yeah, I forgot to put my gloves on too. Oh well. Good thing ferric chloride's not a acid. Good thing ferric chloride's not a skin-eating acid, huh? Alright. 10 more minutes, I'll be back. Hopefully it'll look good. Alright. Much better, much better. Alright. Let me go dip this in the baking soda and yeah. Alright, so here's some finishing oil, penetrating oil. Yeah, I would say the belts are much better. You can definitely see the difference. Big difference. I couldn't even see it with the Scotch Brite. So it just shows what going up higher grits and stuff does for it. I might have to dip it again. We'll see. Alright. Well, this has been quite the battle. I don't know how much if I try to put it all on one video, it'd be 2 hours. So I'll try to cut as much out as possible and show my struggle. But yeah. So now it's just hand sanding the handles and doing the kydex, and these two will be done. So Scotch Brite, definitely a no. And yeah, the cork belts are definitely better. So if you got any comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. Please like and subscribe. And as always, take it easy.